Also today, living large for next to nothing. Believe it or not, there are so many empty luxury homes on the market right now in Florida that realtors are looking for people to move in while they try to sell them. Why? Well, they claim that occupied homes are selling faster and typically fetch more money. Phil Keating is live in Coral Gables, Florida. So, Phil, have you parked yourself in this home? You're going to stay there for a while, buddy?
I'm going to turn it into a squatter. This is a $1.8 million home. It's brand new, 5 bedrooms, and it's got a great location here in wonderful Coral Gables. And now, this is the presentation that historically and typically you would see in a home. It's empty walls, empty floors, no artwork, no furniture. Essentially, it does not have the lived-in look. Now, compare this presentation, if you're a potential buyer, with this presentation. This is video we shot at a staged home, staged by Showhomes. It's a national company, and they've got franchises all over the country. So this is the presentation they say sells a home 40% faster than a home that's empty, because you have actual people living there, and they live there basically paying roughly 30% of what a renter would pay for those upscale properties, and they stock it with their own furnishings, their own artwork, and they basically have to keep it looking spiffy all the time. The only drawback is, of course, those actors, if you will, they're moving very frequently. Every time the home sells, they've got to go be home managers at a different property.
So how much does it cost to stage a home? I mean, folks who are trying to unload a home, it might sound like a pretty big investment to try to sell it, but maybe if you could make up for it in the profit, it's worth it.
Well, the report just came out this week that right now sales of existing homes are at a 12-year low, and so all real estate agents that are listing agents, as well as the owners of these homes that are trying to sell them as fast as possible, they're having to get very creative in this very difficult market. So the owner of the home actually pays the fee to the home staging company, and then the people who actually are the managers and live at the property, and here we are at the master suite on the balcony overlooking the swimming pool, which is very nice. Those people pay for the utilities, and they pay roughly a fee that equals 30% of what it would rent for. And they basically live very large in a beautiful property, and they say that the lived-in look really is effective at selling a home 40% faster and closer to the original asking price.
And what's the asking price on the empty home you're in right now, Phil?
$1.8 million, but the location, Rick.
It looks beautiful. Phil Keating,
it's
Coral
nice.
Gables.
It's very nice.
Thanks very much, Phil.
Wow. Well, how do you